Hello everyone, welcome to the second video of an artist tutorial. So today we're going to look into some of the basic tools in Photoshop. So let's begin. As mentioned before, you can find the toolbar at the left of your screen, but you can choose how the toolbar can appear. By default, the toolbar appears as a long single column, but it can be expanded into a shorter double column by clicking the double arrow at the top. So I'm comfortable with the shorter double column. So I'm leaving it like this. I'm working with the double column. But you can also change it again into a single column by again clicking the double arrow. So let's begin. Let's look how Photoshop's toolbar is organized. It may seem like the tools are listed randomly, but there's an actual logical order to it. See, with related tools grouped together. If you can see, the topmost tools are the move and selection tools, and then comes the crop and slice tools, and then the measurement tools, then the retouching and painting tools, and next are the drawing and type tools, and finally we have the navigation tools at the bottom. So this was a small introduction about the toolbar. Moving on to the tools in the toolbar, the second set of tools. Last video we were able to look into the move and selection tools. So in this set we are going to look into the crop and slice tools. So let's move into the video. So moving on to the tools under the crop tools. The tools under the crop tools are the crop tool, the frame tool, and the perspective crop tool. So before that, I would like to explain you about the small arrow which is depicted under the tool icon. Each tool in the toolbar is represented by an icon, okay? And there are many more tools available than what we can see. A small arrow on the right bottom corner of a tool icon means, what does it mean? It is the tool which is displayed in the toolbar is the default tool. We'll be able to see a few more additional tools behind the toolbar. The first tool is the crop tool. So the crop tool trims and expands the edges of an image. As you can see an image over here, I'm going to crop this image. Okay. So to make a quick selection of the crop tool, you can press the letter C in your keyboard. You'll be able to get the crop tool. After selecting the crop tool, you can see the imaginary outline around the frame, around the image frame. That is the pointed line. So you will be able to fix the frame to whatever extent you want. You can resize the image frame. Actually, this tool allows you to select an area of an image and discard everything outside the area. So you can select the appropriate area using this rectangle and discard the remaining spaces around it. So as you can see now, I'm going to resize this image to a particular border where these three people are standing. So this is my targeted image, the cropped image. So I'm going to achieve it through using this crop tool. You can see that the imaginary dotted lines appears around the image. So I'm just resizing the image. It's simple and very much easy. So you'll be able to get that that particular portion of the image which we initiated. Okay. The next tool is the perspective crop tool. Perspective crop tool, it crops an image to correct distortions caused by perspective. Okay. If you can see in this image, the book is in perspective. So we are going to change this book's cover page into a 2D, a two-dimension picture. Fine. So unlike the crop tool, see, when you select the crop tool, an imaginary border appears automatically. But in perspective crop tool, you have to we have to fix the cropping border for this tool. So we have to manually fix the cropping border to the cover page of this book. Now you can notice that the grid appears inside the crop border. See, you can notice, right? So this grid is called the perspective grid. this one alters the perspective into a 2D one. So as you can see now, I'm able to adjust the cropping, the border which we are going to crop. So let's list down the steps we have followed. We have selected the perspective crop tool, and we have to fix the cropping border manually. Okay, we have to fix the cropping border manually. And when you're ready to crop the image, click the check mark here, or you can also, after select C, you can also press enter. So you can also press enter. So now we'll be able to get the cover page of the book in a 2-dimension image. So the next tool is the frame tool. The frame tool creates placeholder frames for images. So you can select the frame tool directly from the toolbar, or you can press the letter K for the shortcut of the frame tool. So after selecting the frame tool, the next step is that we have to select the shape for the placeholder frames. There are two shapes available, rectangular frame and elliptical frame. So you can select the frame and create the placeholder frame in the canvas. So for I'm going to show examples for both the frames. So how you will be able to place the frames, I'm going to show example for both the frames. After creating the placeholder frames, the next step is that we have to place images inside the frame. So I'm going to drag the image and place it inside the placeholder frame. So the image will automatically scale to fit the frame. So I'm going to adjust it manually to fit the frame. So as you can see now, the image is being placed inside the placeholder frame. You can also place the image inside the elliptical frame also and adjust it according to your view. See, now I'm able to adjust the frame. So this is how you'll be able to place the images inside the placeholder frame. So for instance, if you want to change the image inside the frame, you can do so by removing the image. Select the image, remove the image, and drag the new image inside the frame. This automatically fits the frame. The image automatically fits the frame and it scales accordingly. So you can do so in this manner. So this frame tool is also as simple as the crop tool. Okay, it's very easy to place the image inside the placeholder frame. And if you want this particular image, that is this particular frame to be fixed in that canvas sheet, you can lock the layer where the image cannot be moved. That is, the frame cannot be moved. Okay. So finally, we have reached the end of the video. So do follow and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos so that you can wipe out some informative source from our channel. Thank you.